And coming up by my brother-in-law Craig, and we're hoping that we've got some full 5-gallon buckets of sap from the maple trees, and we plan on boiling that down and making some liquid gold maple syrup this weekend. Got off the main highway, and I'm going to be looking for deer, turkey, so maybe you'll see some wildlife yet. If not, we'll see when we get to the trailer. Let's see if anything is at home here. I don't see nothing in the field. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I see some birds out there. Lower my window. And let's see if we can zoom in on them turkeys. There they are. Clear up. Bunch of turkeys. Yeah, we spotted some wildlife. We got some turkeys. Oh, there's some more. Let's back up here. Looks like all hens there. Yeah. Looks like all hens. Alright. Hard to believe most of this was all snow covered the last time I was up here 2 weeks ago. It was all white. A little bit of white yet here in the shaded areas. Well, we made it, and you got to see some wildlife too. Pretty cool. We're all unloaded in the trailer. Here is the sugar shack as we leave them. We have yet to start a boil. These are extra buckets that we did not put out. Here is our collection barrel. So I'm going to get that ready. You can see the wood walls stacked up with all the split wood. And we have our cooker pans and pot and our two stoves, so we'll be ready to fire her up, and hopefully the buckets are full. I don't think there's as much as we think we're gonna get. Anyways, Sugar Shack, this will be a hell of an activity tomorrow, we hope. Okay, next up, I've got to get the trailer and the barrel hooked up to the ATV backed out of the shed, and we're going to run around tonight and collect the sap. So that's done, and we can get a roaring fire going bright and early tomorrow and start cooking it off. So I just thought of this. Before I get the ATV out and started and get the trailer all unchained and hooked up, I should take a walk and see. 2 weeks ago there was nothing to boil off, and so far out of the 3 buckets that are around here that I briefly checked, 2 are completely empty and one's probably got maybe that much in the bottom. So come on along, let's go check the buckets before I go through all the trouble of getting the ATV out, starting it and everything else. Let's go take a look. Yeah, here's a couple to check right here. Let's check this one. Oh, yeah, that one's got some sap. How about this one? Oh, yeah. How about this one? Yeah, we'll make some random checks of what we got out here. We got a couple down here off the trail. Let's go check these on this side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those have got sap, so I think it's worth my while. I think these 3 here, we'll check. If these 3 got sap, then we're gonna hook up the trailer and the ATV. Oh yeah. How about this one? Not too much in that one. This one's off. That one's got sap all right, but the cover's off. So, got a little bit of dirt debris in that one, but we filter everything a couple times, so I think it's worth our while to get the ATV started and hook up the trailer, so we'll be out here shortly. Alright, that's it. All done. Now I did find something interesting while I was on the sap collection run, and I saved it for the end to show it to you. Check this out. A little too close to the target range. Where's that hole? Here's the hole. Here's the hole that went through all the way. So it only filled up that far. But it did have a nose of a bullet in it. This batch will be leaded syrup. I'm going to have to try to find another bucket. It doesn't do any good to put this thing back out there because it's going to drain out. So I'll have to show that to the guys. But we're finally done, got everything covered up. I'm guessing 40, a little more than 40 gallons, but covered up, done for the night, going in to get a bite to eat. Saturday morning, and time to get the action started. We collected sap yesterday, so we've got our barrel, probably 43 gallons, and time to get the sugar shack up and running. So let's get at it, and just getting the fire going good, ramping it up, both of them here. So the 2021 maple season is underway, and the way the process works for us, this one always burns hotter in the back. This is like a pre-warm area. It never really gets to a full boil. So what we do is we usually transfer out of here as it warms into this one, let it boil, and then as this one boils down, as the big 20-gallon pot boils down, then we'll transfer from here into here. And this is our final boil, eventually working the sap all the way around into here. So we have a preheat, a boil, and another boil going. So, all right. Now we got to just monitor the fires and keep them going.
Everything's had time to
They
settle.
make that.
Huh?
They make that.
I know they do. Because I just poured 2 buckets in everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just fed it through everything. The wind is really... I guess this one never rolls, so...
Yeah, we're usually okay on the front one.
Let that go and then just dump the rest.
Dump the rest in
I
there.
lost my roll on this one already,
Yeah.
so it's time to cover them and
Cover them and stoke it, huh?
soak them. Yep. Alright, there's the roll again.
We bought stuff from you.
There we go. That's some good video footage of the boil now. So the maple sap is going. We were able to walk away for a little while. Craig is monitoring the burn and doing a little target shooting.
He's gonna put it on YouTube.
Hooked up the pump this weekend, got running water, almost as good as liquid gold syrup. All right, 2:30-ish, and finally heading out on the food plot. We put the last of the sap to boil out of the 55-gallon drum, and yeah, I think I was right when I said between 40 and 45 gallons of sap. So we've got the 20-gallon pot boiling and the 2 5-gallon pans. The guys did some target shooting, and now I'm headed out to the food plot to clean it up a little, blow some leaves, and get it all tidied up, get ready for a spring planting out there. So catch you out on the food plot. Stick with us. We are done with the food plot. I'm going to swing and show you the sun. We got it done just as it's cresting the trees. It's blown out. It's ready now to clean up and get some seed down as soon as the weather permits. I was out here for 3 hours on this, but it's done. We're ready for the next step on the food plot. So here's the crew. Saturday evening, and we're down to the last 20 gallons boiling. It's probably less than 20 now. So
We went to see the Christmas Story House.
Sunday morning, the maple syrup operation has moved inside on the stove. We're down to 1 kettle full of sap. This was about 40 to 45 gallons of sap. So it looks like we're going to end up with around a gallon like we originally thought, about 40-to-1 ratio. But anyways, as I was walking out, temp was at 210, 211, and we got to get to 219 to make syrup. So we got a little time, so I figured I'd head out here, pick up the SD cards and download them. Alright, I'm not going to bore you showing me opening all of the trail cams and pulling SD cards, so we're going to finish up here in the food plot area and then take a walk over by the turkey blind and pull the cards there. So, catch you in a little bit. The boil's done, and everybody's getting everything lined up to start pouring.
I want you to feel bad.
The first fill of the 2021 maple syrup season.
Is that good? Yeah. Who's doing lids?
That's this way I can do lids.
Leave that on the table too long.
We're gonna leave a mark.
It's hot.
Well, the first yield of our 2021 maple syrup season amounted to slightly over 1 gallon. The weather has not cooperated, and after 2 weeks between checking buckets, only 40 to 45 gallons of sap were produced. It's been a real tough season so far. Hopefully, we'll do better on our next attempt.
All right. First weekend of 2021 maple sap season, and working on food plots and all sorts of stuff, shooting, whatever. Weekend's done, and heading out the back way to do some road scouting for turkey and deer. So maybe again on the way out you'll see some wildlife. So if not, I'm on the road, and we'll catch you on the next video. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos on my channel. A big thank you for that. Now feel free to comment below, or if you don't want your comments available in the public eye, we can also be reached at rapintoutdoors360@gmail.com. And if you know a friend you think may enjoy this video series, please feel free to share this with him or share our link. And always, whether you fish or hunt, make sure you practice CCR. Catch, conserve, replenish. Make sure that that resource is available for future generations. We'll see you on the next video. In the meantime, remember, subscribe, like, comment, and share.